already? Shit. Ugh. Hi, Z. Hi, Abby. Okay, hold on. Let me change. Hey, Wax Baby. Eh, no, that ain't gonna work. Okay, there we go. So I'm changing some settings here. Uh, Okay. Okay. Hey, Naja, baby. CEO or CO, sorry. Nikia, Claudia, Stephanie. Hold on, y'all. Oh, nope. Can't answer it. Wait a minute. Hello? Nope. Can't answer it. Ah, my slow ass hug. Call back, y'all. Hold on. No. Hold on. Okay, call him back. I'm sorry. My slow ass completely forgot. I'll be here. You hear me? Okay, I think she's doing it. I knew somebody was going to. Hey, Piper. Abby, tell me when you got Wax back on the phone. Huh? No, because oh no, yeah, there he is. Okay. I'm sorry. My neighbor called and I picked it up like forgetting. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put the phone back down and then talk to the people real quick and tell them what we're doing. So I'll be back. This nigga, what do you want? Ugh. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. You can't never be nice to somebody. Okay, y'all. Let me get the fuck rid of my neighbor real quick. Say hello to each other. I'll be right back because this motherfucker is not gonna leave nobody alone until we get. Nikki, carrier charged up. Yeah, yes, I got it charged up. I'm doing a live, so when you call. I'm sorry about it. But that's okay. So that's good. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. See you later. See you later. Thank you. Love you too. Bye bye. got that taken care of. You know, when you got somebody that is gonna hit that phone until they get a hold of you. Although I love my neighbor to death, because that nigga looks out for me like no other. But god dang. Okay? God dang. Okay. Hey Melissa. Lysandra. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Viper. Crystal. I'm trying to make sure I ain't miss nobody. I said Melissa. Vanessa. Sheila. Let me make sure that Stephanie Jones ain't my Stephanie Jones. No, it's not. Okay. I got a cousin named Stephanie Jones, so I'm trying to make sure it wasn't her. Okay, Lysandra. Okay, I think I got it. Everybody. Okay, so what we are going to do tonight is we have a set of questions, kind of like to ask Ashley's, but it's not just going to be me. It is going to be my good friends Wax, which is Wax Dog on YouTube. And if you look at the thumbnail, his IG, which is waxdog_007 on Instagram. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. If you want to see like little pictures of handsome men all day, that's where you need to go. And then Abby's is okay. Now see, now I didn't learn the other one. Now I done forgot the other one. Okay, so Abby's original page, she has not got the young lady y'all will be here, which most of y'all already know her, but I see a couple of people like Triple J family. Hello, I'm just saying hi. But I see a couple of people that ain't regulars. So Abby's IG name, like just for her regular IG, is Nija Queen 83. Nija_Queen 83. And Nija is NIJA underscore and then Queen and 83. But then her the Instagram that's going to be linked to her channel called My Opinion, her YouTube channel will be called My Opinion. That I ain't learned that quite yet, but that is also on the thumbnail. So all of our Instagram names are on the thumbnail, which mine is just Ashton's mom. And then you got Wax Dog. His is legit Wax Dog _007. And then I can look at the picture and tell y'all the. And then Abby's is opinion _ATED1. So that's the one that's going to be linked to her channel. Grown folk. I mean, not grown folk. Shit. My opinion. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay. So the way we're going to do this is I have picked out an array of questions that I have gotten through my DM or I got a couple through email, and it's just little short questions. And the way they're going to be divided is you're going to hear them from 3 different perspectives. Okay. You're going to hear them from my perspective, which is someone that is dating. Okay. You're going to hear Abby's perspective, which is someone that is a married woman and has been married for a while. And then you are going to hear Wax's perspective. He got a couple of them. You have where he is a man, for one, which is different from me and Abby. Then 2, you have him where he now has a wife, which he's faithful to and takes serious. And then he has a lifestyle in the past before he, decided to be serious with his wife, where he would, knock a couple holes down, and it really didn't matter how they feelings, you know. factored in that, which is rare to have a man be that damn honest because they will try to put everything on the woman. Like she knew this and she knew that. You very rarely find men that just be like, yeah, I just wanted to knock her down the end. Like, so when you find a dude that's that honest, appreciate his ass because that's rare. Okay, very rare. All right. So that is the different perspectives that each of the answers will be coming from for each of the questions. All right. And as well as feel free that if you have a question, hey Jess. I was looking for Tasha. Is she in here yet? No. If you have a question that you want us to answer, or you want the chat to answer, or whatever, get Jess' attention because she gets my attention very well, and make sure, and then I'll make sure I see it. Okay, let me check on this, catch up on this chat before. Okay. My opinion said poor wax. Wait, Abby, is that your? I'm all types of confused now. Are you literally on your channel? Is that your channel? Okay, I'm confused. I done got confused, Abby. Yeah. Okay. So Abby, dude, let me ask you. Just let me pull you on the phone and ask you. Do you want me to give my opinion a wrench? You can, but I would like to switch back to my other account anyway. Huh? I said you can. I said, but I would like to switch back to my other account anyway. Oh, well, I'm just asking if because of course I'm a mod for your channel if you want me to, but I don't if you yeah, you can. I mean, because I'm probably going to be doing a lot of stuff from this stage now. Okay. Okay, let me make you a mod. Hey, I got double modded. Shit, now where it go? Okay, there it go. My opinion. I'm like, so used to finding y'all in blue. So let me make sure I like and subscribe in this case too. Okay, so just for the people that's watching, I did not just give anybody new a mod. It's Abby. It's still Abby. It's just she's operating from a different page. So nobody new just got a mod or anything. It's just Abby. Okay. So I don't want nobody to take that for, get that confused. Okay. And give her some time to get her content up because this shit is not as easy as it look, okay? It's not. Okay, so we're gonna do a sound check. Abby, are you there? I think she put me on mute. Abby. Okay, wax. Can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2. Am I clear? Okay, can y'all hear them? Can y'all hear Abby and Wax? Somebody thumbs up me. Just okay. Nakia says yes. Okay, so I'm gonna take Nakia because ain't nobody said no. Okay, Jess said yes. Jess is very honest, so okay. I don't want it to press no buttons. Okay, let me pull up the questions. Okay, so these are just really short questions. But they are interesting.
Most people wanted to stay anonymous, but because some of them it's kind of like, bitch, what you got going on in your life? But you know, that ain't not for me to judge. I am not judging. And I appreciate you guys for sending me these little questions and whatnot. So I'm not judging, but some of them be like, damn, okay. I don't know now. Okay, hold on. Okay, I mean, eh, okay. Had to get that out of the way so I don't get another interruption. Okay, so I have to convert the questions over to my. Yeah, let me find them. Okay. No, 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 no. What you doing? What you doing? Okay. So I think we got like 11 questions, which with three people answering, a couple of minutes a person. That's enough questions. Okay. I'm trying to make sure this is looking right. I don't know. Hold on. Let me adjust this right. This shit gonna have to work. I don't know. Okay. So, abs and wax, are y'all ready? Hey, sweet mom.
I'm ready.
Wax about to give us tips. I'm being, I'm being a pimp. Sweet mom says, LOL, I got it. Let me exit stage left. You can come back. Why are you exiting stage left, sweet mom? Hey, Vapor and Wax Dog. I'm trying to see did something happen that I missed or something? Hey, sweet ma. Hey, sweet ma. Hey, sweet ma. All right. I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Bye, Melissa. Hey, Vapor and Wax Dog. Bye, Melissa. Melissa, you are leaving us. Melissa, good. Don't leave us. I'm confused. Did anybody say something to Sweet Ma to make her upset? My opinion, my questions have y'all ever gotten a boil down? First question. The first question, we're going to go with Naja's question. She says, where was it at? Where was it at? That shit must be red. Okay, hey Ash, hope you have a great night. Something's feeling off. I go with my gut. What do you mean something feels off, sweet mom? Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Did somebody say something rude or something? Sorry, I'm trying to back up y'all to see if somebody said something that would make Sweet Mom upset. It's me, FPS switch. Okay, no. Sweet Mom did what? I'm confused. Newcomers, please yes, newcomers, please subscribe, and hit notification bell. And Sweet Mom, if you still in here, DM me what you're talking about because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you I don't know what's going on. I don't know why you said you feel off and you go with your gut. Why? Because I didn't. I ain't saw no messages deleted. Yeah, I'm confused on that part. Oh no, I haven't. Maybe you need to go to the hospital. Okay. No, I want to read I want to read Nigel's first question. Nigel says, okay, I'll answer it first, then we'll go to Abby, and then we'll go to Wax on this question. Okay, it says, where is it? Because it was funny. Let me find it. Hold on, let's keep moving. Okay, I remember what it said. It said basically, have anybody ever had a bull down there? Which I'm assuming she means your genital areas. Now, we all know what a bull is, right? Like a bull. We all know what a bull is. If you don't know what a bull is, it's like debris that has usually it starts off as a blackhead, and then it gets really deep and it grows a sac around it, and then it now becomes a bull, which is 10 times worse than a damn regular blackhead because it gets sore and tender, it can get infected, it can smell, it can be a lot of shit that you don't want. Okay, now have I ever had a bull down there? No, I have not. Thank God. But I know people that have, and it doesn't mean you have any bad hygiene if you've had a bull down there or anything like that. But I do recall a guy that I was dating one time. And if y'all can piece the story together, I've dated very few men that I've taken serious. So if you're listening to me, you can piece who I'm talking about. But me and this man lived together. And as I said the other day on my live, when men get sick, baby. Okay. So like I remember like where I'm from, like especially in the summertime, everybody go to the park on a Sunday, like, and just hang out. We have car shows, all types of shit. We go to the Martin Luther King Park and just hang out. And this man, which is very popular and can never sit his ass down. Always on the move somewhere. He also washed everybody's car in the damn neighborhood. He had like a car washing business. And one time he had a bull on like his butt, right? Like, and you could tell it was hurting him, poor thing, because he could barely sit down. So, like, my mom and my aunt at the time that was staying with my parents while she was in nursing school, they both were nurses. So I remember I took him down there and she drained it, and he's all in his feelings because he's like, oh, I want you to see my ass. Like, no, this ain't about to impress her. If you want that boa going, you better let her. I don't know if she busted because they put me out the room like I had never saw his ass before. Like, my dude, I see your ass every night, so but I was put out the room. So I don't know if she busted it or like I know she had a needle, but I don't know if she used it. But needless to say, he got rid of the bull and his ass was A-okay and off being unattentive and in the damn streets once again. So that's my story with bulls. Abby?
Okay, I'm sorry if there's a bit of a delay because I have you playing on my computer so I can hear you. So then I have to mute you and switch over to the phone so I can talk. I've never had one. I have known people that have had them under their armpits or places like that. Ooh. And anything like that, it is super painful. They say things like taking a towel and putting it in hot water and then putting it on the surface of it will help draw it to the surface, and that'll help make the burn go down. They also put essence salts, but I'm not too sure about putting essence salts near your lady part, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. Best deal is to go to the hospital and let them land it, because otherwise it's just going to hurt and hurt and hurt until, and especially if I don't know where you live, but it's the summertime coming and the heat and the friction and that sounds like, it sounds like hell, and I would just advise going to the hospital, let them nurse you, let them nurse that, and then go on with your day and don't have to worry about it. But no, personally, I have not experienced that symptom. I'm just out there.
Good answer. And good advice. That's true. Okay, Wax.
Yeah, I don't have no knowledge on this topic whatsoever, so I have to pass.
Okay. Okay, so Wax, he don't know nothing about no bulls. Okay. Let me see what Nice just said. My opinion, that's what I've been doing. But like to keep my kitty cat clean and wax and shave because carries a lot of sweat and bacteria. That's true. Like you need to keep it shaved, like not just have a whole, jungle bush down there. But also, you don't need to be completely bare because the hair is there for a reason, because it keeps extra things out. It's like our eyelashes. Our eyelashes are there to make sure nothing gets in your eye. Well, the hair down there does the same thing to make sure, shit don't get out of order. So most gynecologists suggest that you have what they call like a landing strip or a strawberry or whatever like that. Get all the shit off the edges. But I guess where it's considered where the lips is at, I guess you would keep the strip or some shit, because that is the landing strip or the strawberry. So, I mean, that's what my gynecologist told me. So, okay, so let me pull up one of these questions. Wait. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Okay, so the first question, which I will let Abby ask or answer, and then Wax, and then I'll answer. Okay, the first one says, why do men care about how many sex? No, we're gonna let Wax answer this first, and then me, and then Abby, and then me. Why do men care about how many sexual partners the females they're dating used to be involved with, especially considering the number of females they have indulged in their very own past? Did you hear it, Wax?
So you say like a lot of them dudes have a problem with like how many dudes and chicks slept with compared to how many females the dudes slept with.
Like, why do men care? Why is it a big deal that they care?
I would say, because I was informed before me, because I don't know your side. I probably won't want to know it, you know what I mean? And most chicks are, especially if you was out there, they're not going to tell you the truth anyway. So if you don't know them, if you ain't grow up with them, it's tell us, you know what I mean? You don't want to get what they tell you. So if they tell you it's only going one person, and let's try that person is one person, but if everybody wants to know, is just to know how the chicken going up there, because you're not going to tell me what I'm doing with 30 dudes, because that's an automatic turn off. for the guy being 76, that's what that is. Well, that's light numbers for certain niggas, and that's a big number to others. But still, no, let's not look at downwards. But because you said that sick being with more than a handful of dudes to some guys, depending on the age, is a lot. I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't ask for depending on the situation. I'm not trying to get all into that. Unless you want to just come clean with your background.
So you wouldn't ask a woman, like, even if you got serious with her, you wouldn't ask her like if okay, like
How many people you been with? You mean that question?
even if you knew, like, even if it was a dude that was, let's say, like, you didn't know him, but you could point him out and identify, like, you wouldn't ask her, like, okay, have you been with this dude? Like, cause you come across, like, say you come across him in whatever, whether it's work or whatever.
Well, like I said, if you don't know the person, it's like one city from another. You have to move, out of town somewhere. And you don't know that person's background. It's totally fast. Because you're not going to get you're only going to get what the person wants to tell you. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'd rather know the person's background, but it's kind of, like I say, it's depending on how socially the person is, so that's why they say skeletons being father, they only fall out there. I told you a situation with chicks where and drive about shit. So I'm saying from experience, it's not worth it. Don't bother actually, because you're not going to get a shoot for answer. I don't care what it is, they're going to chop it down, in my opinion. And I guess personally, going around someone else, who wants to be with a bunch of chicks. But then after a while, now me being grown, I kind of talk down on it, to the day, I've got to keep on saying chicks like she asked, we should talk to that person, I put it off, I don't know, because it just, it looks bad now, we ain't doing it at the time. It felt like it was something I was doing was good, you know what I mean? And now I'm kind of, shit it.
Okay, well, that's the way to look at it. My ass is too nosy, but Abby,
Yes,
you need me to repeat it, or you got it?
I got it.
Okay.
I can't necessarily speak to why I asked that question because I have never had an experience where there was a good answer to that question other than 0, you're the first, you're the only, and you're the one that I'm going to die with. I have never had a man ask that question and be like, oh, really? Okay, that's cool. But to me, it just seems like, and if a woman is to ask that question, men tend to get like, oh, hell, here we go, you're going to start crying and this. As long as you know what you're doing, I don't think it should matter. Now, if somebody that y'all are around, if someone you've been with, I do feel you should mention that. But like I said, I've never given an honest answer to that question, and I probably never will, because it's just asking for a headache. Because it's like, no matter what you say, even though I think they go into it thinking, oh, I don't care. That's my girl now, whoever she was with in the past, it doesn't matter. And I think some of them honestly think that. But for some reason, there's this territorial thing with men, like, where it's like somebody stepped on your property or something, or somebody trespassed, or something weird where they just get this thing in their head and start worrying about, well, was he better than me? Was he this? Was he that? I've actually had guys ask me, like, so was so bigger? Really? Like, what answer to that question do you think would be okay? If I say yes, you're going to keep thinking about that. If I say no, you're going to think I'm lying. So why are we even going down this road? So yeah, I think a comedian said, rule of thumb. If a woman tells you a number, multiply it by 3, or something like that. And if a guy tells you a number, divide it by 11, because they always think guys go up on their number and women go down. So rule of thumb, don't answer that question. Don't answer it honestly. I usually don't advocate lying in relationships. When it comes to that question, avoid. And if you can't, say 0. If we can't figure out that, that's not the real answer, then that's not the answer. Yeah, you're the first, baby. This shit.
Just gonna finesse his ass.
Let me put that in real quick. Me personally, I don't want to know. You know, as a man, I don't want to know because no one makes it the way you look at that person. It's just like say you like someone, you know, you want to just say you want to deal with them. You know, like so as a man, you don't really want to know. You know what I mean? Because as well as extra things that's going to go into your head about certain situations, you know, so just to avoid that whole thing, you know. But why does it matter?
Well, see, my opinion will tell why it matters. But Ashley wants.
Let's say, for example, you meet a woman, you're in your 30s or early 40s, and she says she's been with, I don't know, 10 to. That's one dude a year since she was 20. Is that really a glut? I just want to take a 20-year-old because she's been with 5 dudes and she was having sex when she was 18. Yeah, okay, that's a big difference. But it's a lower number. So I don't know. I feel like situation by situation kind of is where it goes at. Like, the older you get, the less that number seems to be such a big deal. Like, you can be in a long-term relationship. I could have been in 5 long-term relationships from saying I started having sex when I was 18 and I'm 30 something now. I never can make it one, but if I just blurted out the number and said, oh, fine, some guys would be like, oh, hell, shit have been ran through. I can't do this. So I think it's that.
Wax, Claudia said, or Ashley said, just a question. What would be not that you would have to ask, but how many men would it be you consider turn this woman now being a hoe? Or what would be the number for you to say, okay, now she's a hoe?
That's that kind of little type of action that said it depends on the age of the chick too, you know, all that matters. You know, so if you want to go with the age range, you know, like say if the chick is 30, you know, if she's 30, I don't know, I'd say if she was with more than say 10 guys, you'll sweat. Well, I say so. Yeah, that was sense. Because I know chicks that's really worried. So I just started putting out a number, say 30. And you're 30 years old, so you started fucking around at 15. From 15 to 30, 10 dudes, there's a lot of limits on looking at weight. You know what I mean? There's different forms of problems. So really, you gotta limit your back up. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'd say 10 is a lot. You know what I mean? That's my opinion.
Well, okay.
That's you know, turn a lot. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I'm just talking a lot. I'm talking yeah, 10 is a lot.
Well, okay, me personally, my answer is a little different from theirs because if I get serious with you, maybe this is because of my environment, the small town that I live in. I don't want to come across nobody that can trump me with information about you if we're being serious. So let's say you didn't smash a female that I halfway know. I ain't her friend or nothing, but I just know her. And sometimes females find power in that. Like I had one girl legit just tell me, I used to mess around with your baby daddy, right? And it was like, bitch, I mean, like literally, while she volunteered that information to me, I still can't figure out to this day. Like, other than the fact that you just wanted me to have some type of mind visual. But so in order for me not to try to choke hoes up like that, it would be wise for you to tell me, like, I sit down with a man and like, tell me who you mess with that I need to know about. Like, I don't want to walk past Felicia and then you and Felicia used to smash and then I accidentally get close to Felicia and then all the while you and her used to smash. That's going to be a problem for you because we live together, we together. So it's going to be a problem for you. So I need you to tell me who you didn't knock down in order for these hoes to, like it's best for all of us around. And if you need to know, that's fine. Now, like just as far as just telling for fun, you know, not so much. But in situations like that, you don't never want to be out and a woman or a man be able to trump your relationship and tell you something about your spouse, and you have to act like like, oh, I knew that, and then on good and damn well you ain't know that, and now your home has friction in it because you feel like, why you allow this motherfucker out here to trump me with this information? You ought to be told me. You know what I mean? So I guess my answer is, if I don't know the person, if I'm not ever gonna come across the person, no. But if, let's say, if it's your coworker and you used to sleep with them and y'all work together and all that stuff, and you take me to a work function and come across this whole, yeah, I need to know that you used to knock the boots, because if not, when I do find out by other means, you're going to have a big problem on your hands. Because why didn't you tell me? Because I need to be able to watch. You know how people say, like, a person don't want another person until they see they got somebody. That is a very true statement. And like, you just need to make sure I'm prepared for everything that's going to hit our relationship. So that's how I feel about that. That's my opinion on that there. Let me see. It's so loud. We can barely hear. It was just everyone. How to keep our mouth shut. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm all for women empowerment, but at this time we have to learn how to keep our mouth shut. Not keep your mouth shut. Sometimes it also helps for, sexual history. Like, some person may not know what the other person, somebody may be like, man, I heard they got a little something, something. And you could save a life. You never, ever know. Okay, so we having trouble hearing wax. I'll pull the thing back. Okay. All men have virgins till the turn in my head. Abby, I don't want to be his first. I'm too old to be teaching his ass. Okay, Claudia. Somebody, no, I don't want to teach no ninja either. You need to know what you're doing messing with me, because that school big shit is annoying. Okay, hold on. Quit turning blue. Comments turning blue. Hold on. Yeah, okay, there we go. Come on now. Alrighty. Okay, wait a minute. I see a thing from Jessica. Be the Viper. Turn white, wax, white, volume down. Okay, let me turn the volume down. What is it? Okay. Okay, so I did that. Okay. She's a hoe if she messed around with a whole black. That's my opinion. Okay, guys. Hoes come in different flavors though. But Sedan Tatiana, y'all a mess. Gotta tell Wax, I think, because we on a three-way call. She should have to turn us both down. Okay, I turned y'all down. What? Oh, my bad. Wrong button. Okay. Okay, so the next question. Let me catch up with the have been version. Okay, read that. Ash, what would you be your number considering that you're in a small town? My number is, like, I'm still on one hand and I got some fingers left over. Like I'm fully stingy with this damn cookie jar, and STDs scare the fuck out of me. So I'll double back before I add another person to it. Like I'll like fuck that. I will just double back before adding a whole nother person to it. For the purpose of this chat, me wax and ash numbers is two. Child, I wish it was I wish it was zero. Hell. Oh, I wish it was zero. I just tell the friend off cause when her mouth too much, but want to cry when people call her a hoe. Don't they all do that, Viper? That's good. My head is like the Debbie Dallas said. Proper black, not just females. Too many calls that go back to their homeboys. Be like, oh, I smashed it. And I hit okay. That damn Deborah, I do. Black. Okay. Okay, so the second, yes, everybody make sure you check out that damn Deborah. Yeah, she got this song. Bitch, I was like, I need to make this shit my ringtone. That song so damn lit. I was mad as hell. Like, Baby Jealous. Like, I'm happy, but I'm a little jealous at the same time. Because who the hell sung that for you? Deborah? We can do the oxtail. Not oxtail holes, Abby. What is oxtail? Did you? Let me make sure I read that right. We could be oxtail holes together, sis. Abby, you out of order and need to go to bed, okay? What? Okay, I don't even want to know what oxtail holes is. The next question is, okay, I'll answer first, then Abby, then Wax. Okay, it says, why is it that black men would be quick to start up a sexual relationship with a white woman? And is it true that they consistently well, that part gonna have to be for Wax. But is it true that white girls consistently give head no matter what? No matter what? Since the theory goes, it's difficult to get head from black women. And why is it always lower class women, like AKA white trash women? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this was a kind of split up. Okay, so why is it that black men would be quick to start up a sexual relationship with white women? Because I personally think because men would screw anything that allows them to screw them. Then you also have those men that those type of men that only date white women because I guess it's just not feeling them. You got those type of men. And then you says, is it true that they consistently give head no matter what? I mean, I'll say the girls I knew in school was giving head left and right. Okay. Like just my own personal experience, like you gotta mean something for me to get you head. Cause I like nigga, I'm just not giving them the brand of head. Like I wish a nigga no. You have to be like we gotta be in a relationship because I'm not just giving you head for fun. That's just me though. So, but from my experience, some of my Caucasian friends, they would pass out head like Halloween candy, because they didn't consider it sex. They convinced themselves that it wasn't sex. So that's my experience with white girls. That they do give a lot of head out, because they somehow convince themselves that they sex. Then the theory goes of black women not giving head. Black women give head. We just don't like that pushing our head down type shit. rudely asking for head, especially when you a bum nigga. Let a woman like if you make a woman feel a certain type of way, she's going to give you head and give you the best head of your life. If you make her feel that way, like if you make her like, yo, I want to get a hold of that pipe, like you're gonna have a blowjob that you didn't even know she was capable of. But you MFers don't wait that long. Y'all don't wait for her to get that ravaging feeling that she just want to literally suck your soul out. Like y'all don't wait for that. Y'all always gotta, you don't give me y'all always gotta say some shit to fuck it up. Okay. So that's one problem that it's hard for black women. Because y'all are that's one problem where it's hard for black women. And why do black dudes always mess with the lower class white women? Because the higher class white women be like, motherfucker, if you ain't got the money, you can't see me. That's as simple as I can make it. I think I said who I said was next. Wax or Abby. They gotta take that stuff off pause, y'all. Huh? Yeah, and mute.
Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear her?
Okay. Let me see. What was the first question? Why do guys think? What was it? Why do black guys mess with white girls?
Yes. Why do black guys mess with white girls?
Honestly, I personally have never looked at that as a problem. Mm-hmm. I look at it more of a sense of, can I get the guy I want? Yes? Cool. I'm not going to worry about anybody else. So I've never really gotten into who's messing with who isn't. That to me is just too much. I feel like if you like somebody, you mess with them. Whether they're black, white, Asian, green, that's on you. But that being said, I do understand there's a certain narrative of, the black guy going after the white girl with good credit, and she usually looks like a dude in a dress and she lives in the trailer, whatever that story is. I get that, but I just feel like people make too much of certain things so that they can distract from other issues. I don't think there's some epidemic of white women stealing men or whatever it is they're saying. So I can't say that personally. I feel that way. And so far as white girls giving head, I think everybody gives head. Mm-hmm. A lot of people like to lie about it because I can't tell you how many times I heard, oh, Jamaican men don't go down on girls. This brother men don't go down on girls. And I'm not saying personally from my experience, but I have heard they will do that a lot. So that's just what I heard. I don't know. I think they African men don't go down on women, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie. So let me go with some. But yeah, I have heard that story about white girls. I personally, not being a man and not having seen that head today, it is better. I do think they're freer with it, just because, like you said, it's not like sex. It's not penetration or anything like that. It's just something you can do to satisfy a man and not have to give up the coochie. I think with us, we're raised more to be like, it's all or nothing. If you can get head from me, then you can get the kitty too. So there's no separation in that. Like, I'm not going to say, okay, you can get head, but you can't, go to, we can't have sex. No, that makes no sense to me. Like, it's all or nothing. How I see it. What was the third question?
Okay. That's an outlook I never looked at like that. It's kind of true.
Oh, and just, I'm not disagreeing with you, Ashley. I mean, love you to death. But personally, I can't say that there is a wrong way to ask for help, but there's something to be said for a man that knows how to take charge. You don't always want that. Sweetheart, do you think maybe on Tuesday after the game it would be possible to you to perhaps maybe, I don't want to do that. That right there is like,
right.
Are you serious? Even if I did want to give you that before, you have blown any chances of it ever happening, period, point blank. So Yeah, some people can be rude, but sometimes you have to let them take what they want, and you don't have to go through a whole conversation. You want to feel like they respect you enough that even if they do get a little short about it, it doesn't mean anything long term. Like, I don't expect my husband to be through a whole soliloquy and engraved invitation and written stuff for him to ask me for that if he's nothing me to. But that's just me. I don't know. Some people are more sensitive. What was the third one?
Say that again.
What was the last question?
The last one was okay, so with the black man messing with the white woman, why is it always the lower class white women, also known as white trash?
I don't think that's true either. I think since the days of slavery, white women have been messing with black men pretty heavily. It's just a matter of who's willing to be seen in public with them. I think the high class white woman is messing with her own version of black man. She's just not going to take them out on the street and walk with them. You know, she'll have them stop by the house and pretend to deliver something or fix her pipes or clean the pool, whatever the excuse. You know, she'll get what she wants and go on about his business. Whereas the lower class white woman is just happy to have a man, so yeah, she can strut around with him and be proud. But I think there's an equal number of everybody doing the nasties, everybody else is just who gets caught more or who gets seen more. Like how they think men cheat or men and dogs. Women cheat too. In fact, they probably do it about the same pace or same rate as men. They're just smarter about it. They don't get caught for that, so they can give that whole impression that, oh, it's always the men doing it. Everyone's doing it, not us. We do it. I don't hear relaxed up there.
Right. See, I agree with Claudia. She said the man should not ask for head, neither should the female. Okay, if I'm feeling a little freaky, I might tell you to say it aggressively, but like legit, we both know where it's located. So like I have never asked, like, I think if you gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If not, this might be the first and last time, because like what nigga don't look like, I don't know. It's some qualifications you must be putting down in order for this to continue. But I agree with that, Claudia. Like, don't ask me. You will get it way much quicker if you do not ask me. But so did you answer it all, Abby? Oh Lord. Hey Tosh. So
yeah, I answered it all. Actually, I was just waiting on Wax.
Okay, Wax, it's your turn.
Hey, Tosh.
Mm-hmm. You need me to repeat it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, one, when I came up out of New York, that Queens, it wasn't diverse like that. You know what I mean? So there was no white girls. You know, we came up from around blacks and Puerto Ricans. So the only white people we ever really, or I came in contact with, it was only like, say, teachers or white people in the court system and stuff like that. So I couldn't even speak on that. You know, I don't know nobody that messes with white girls, me personally, so I can't call it. But as far as you know, I can't even speak on that aspect. But as far as them giving first chance for being a black chick, I can't call it either. You know what I mean? That's like comparing, I guess, Carl Lewis and Usain Bolt. They both gonna get there kind of fast. You know what I mean? One might be taller, but ain't too much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as far as I know, because I remember, you know, like I said, that with a white chick, but it wasn't like the black girl was extra hard to get from. So, you know, I can only speak to the chick, say that much. So that's concerned, you know what I mean? But white girls, like I said, I never dealt with one in my life, so.
Okay. All righty. Well, I guess next. Well, no, because I can say it. Huh? Say that again.
That wasn't me. That was somebody else talking.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay. Okay, I was wondering okay. Oh, I was wondering if that was Abby. Not, and I noticed in my opinion. What was the question? Okay, Tosh, you're gonna have to get this next question. Okay, Claudia, he still call me Abby. Y'all can still call her Abby, like y'all call me Ashley, but my channel is grown folk. Her channel is just my opinion, but y'all can still call her Abby. Like how I call let me see somebody like y'all know how many names I'd have changed. I can't even think. No, SR name is SR. No, SR changed his name, but you know how I still call him SR, and y'all all still know because of the little Sesame Street thing. So y'all can still call her Abby, because I know I am. But just when talking about a channel, we'll talk about her channel. Nigel said I can't give head if I'm not in a relationship. Fact. Because I don't know where your ding dong. But yes, that's what I'm saying, Nigel. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't expect that shit if we ain't got no type of commitment, because I don't know where that thing been. Like, you might fuck around get cut asking questions like that. Like, that's just that's just too much. Tasha, if you don't quit calling, man, quit calling. I can't even say this stuff. Stop calling. Okay. Thank you. Nigel Tosh said, do you expect a guy to give you head? Well, okay, I'm gonna let her answer that. It works on different principles. Okay. Let me read the next question. She says, not for, oops, shit, I'm pressing shit. Hold on, my bad. Did it hang up? I didn't do that, y'all. Abby called back. That was not me. My hand, I don't know, but it wasn't me. And my opinion is to the follow up if you are not in a relationship. Some females just don't believe in it, Tosh. It's just like head is a little bit more serious than, like, I don't know. It's just like, man, that's involving my mouth. And okay, I'm gonna wait till you call. Oh, that was me. Shit, that's my voice. I'm gonna wait to call Wax before I put you on speakerphone. Yeah, Wax, she calling you now. What it says? Hell, I've had a guy ask me to peg him. Peg? What the fuck? Peg him with a cucumber. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
After we've been dating.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's get it on.
Oh, wait. Okay, that's Abby's. Wait, because we heard a cucumber story the other day of somebody. Now, see, any nigga asking you to get down with a cucumber, for one, cucumbers are too expensive. I just bought some the other day for a salad. The bitches is too expensive to be using sexually. But why can't he just ask you to use it? I mean, the dildo, because that's just.
I think he thought a cucumber would be less intrusive. Like, maybe a dildo would make him gay, but a cucumber was still like, kind of, I didn't mean for you to do that. Maybe we could make a salad instead, try to play it off, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's probably what he thought. But if you want anything up your ass, bruh, I mean, I don't know. Do you think a guy having something up his ass makes him gay, or you do?
Well, let me rephrase that. Like I said before, men have their prostate in that area, and it can be stimulated. It's an erogenous zone, whether they're gay or not, which is why you can put a finger in a man's booty, and apparently, I heard it's supposed to make them feel out of this world. But I'm telling you, I really did hear that. I have not been sticking my finger. I'm not a booty pirate. None of that. But when you evolve to the point of wanting a whole dildo, like, to me, it's a different level. It's like, okay, and for anybody who's under the age of 21, this is a good time to cover your ears.
Right.
Because I'm going to try
You
to
shouldn't even
censor
be
this,
here.
but it's like if a guy was going down on you and he slips and accidentally rims you. That's something that can happen accidentally, and then you kind of realize you like it. But when you now start asking somebody to do that, that's a whole other thing. Like now you're really turning into something else. So basically, it's like if you are, say, going down on a guy, and your finger is, however it happens, and nobody mentions it, and it just kind of let it pass. Okay, but when you like straight up, somebody you've never even had sex with yet, kind of go, hey, when we do it, would you mind putting that in my butt? Then yeah, you're gay.
Yeah, because I mean,
yeah, we haven't even gotten to that stage between me and you already trying to bring in third-party vegetables. Yeah, we got a problem.
not third-party vegetables. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad at you for the grocery list. I'm gonna be mad at you for wasting food. I'm gonna be mad at you because you gay. I'm gonna be mad at you because we ain't gonna have sex after that question. I tell you that.
Well, definitely not. But I'm just mad that you thought that was okay to ask me. Like, you start questioning yourself. Like, what about me gave you the impression that was something you could just put out there? Like, do you just ask everybody, or is there something in particular about me that made you look at me and say, she looks like the type of chick that would be okay with this. Let me go ahead and, ask her. Like, I don't, like that, I'm a very liberal person sexually. Whatever you like, whatever goes for you, whatever you enjoy, that's cool. But when it comes to my personal choices, I'm a bit of a prude. I don't believe in all this weird involving food and other people and body parts and dressing up in weird outfits or cars or balloons or. Whoa, let me stop. Anyway.
I'm about to say, now dressing up, wait a minute now. but weird items like cars and shit now, but role playing dressing up.
There's a movement with cars. They're called autophiles. They're in love with cars and they get in relationships and have sex with cars. But to each his own. But me personally is not my thing. So I think maybe there was some confusion in the fact that because I'm pretty liberal about talking about sex and pretty like, whatever floats your boat. I think he got confused and thought that applied to me as well, but it doesn't. Like, I'm good with you doing it, and I won't ever judge you for doing it, or you can't talk to me about it, but don't ask me to do it. Because that's the line that we've crossed that no.
Wax said Kevin Gates eats booty for a living and don't get time.
I don't get time.
I can't, because I believe Kevin Gates gay too. I believe he.
Okay, I'm gonna mute now and wait for the next question.
Okay, because I'm gonna read some comments, bro. Y'all gotta calm down to these comments. Okay, sound like a dysfunctional thing to me. I agree, Ashley. What if the cucumber breaks off in the ass? Claudia, facts. Like then what? You gonna have to try to fish it out? Oh no. And Tosh says, I understand. I guess I was still naive because I usually feel like I am careful about the people I call myself dating. That going down is not out of my toolbox. Anyway, my opinion every human has that. Excuse my facial expression. Anyway, Abby no, Abby no boo. That's a big turn off. Yes, Deborah, big turn off. My opinion. Well, just hit them with the science. You would hit somebody with some science in the middle of with. No, I can't eat cucumbers anymore, child. I got a cucumber in the refrigerator. I'm about to eat a salad right when we done with this, with my Chinese food. So it ain't stopping me from eating them nowhere. What's wrong with butt sex? Um, nothing's wrong with butt sex if you like it on a woman, I think. Um, but if you like butt sex in a man, the only way a female could perform butt sex on a man is with her finger and with a dildo. So if you're willing to have a plastic dildo in that ass, I have a feeling you okay with a real one in that ass. Which makes you gay, in my opinion, because I also don't believe in bisexual. I just believe you. I guess I don't know, but I mean, I guess if some women, if they like it, I guess it just ain't for everybody. Okay. Third party vegetable. She did say that, didn't she? Right. I'm still eating my cucumbers too, Claudia. You can still eat cucumbers. Just make sure you wash still and cut them up. Kevin get okay, read that word. Claudia, that shit hurts. Okay, because we've all done had them dudes that like lost their everlasting mind and tried to sneak that shit on you like you just weren't gonna notice, and you have to show your everlasting ass. Like, what? Why would you think that that was okay to do? Like, just ugh. I find a bit of prude too. No, I can't. Nothing. Period. I can't go into butt sex. See the time. Okay, Claudia. Check your phone message. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Ah, come on, quit jumping. Hold on, y'all. It's jumping at me. Okay. Nothing I don't know what in mind though. I will fight a person for trying to get to my poopy hole. Yeah, I don't blame you, sir. They got arrested for masturbating with a cucumber in a grocery store. Picture that bitch was gonna try to put it back. She should have been arrested. Hit the like button, you guys. Touch pressure. Did you see poopy? So did you do it or did you kick him out at Abby? I from the feel from the feel of her story, I think she kicked him out. But she could answer that if she's still on the line. Kicking him out. Well, I don't see anything wrong with a finger in the butt. I mean, Clark, we got the fact that you a freak. Ain't nothing wrong with freaks. You know, I can look freak myself, but no, that's past my freak level. Okay, Thomas, check your phone messages. Um. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, I think that's good to know. I don't. I can't take y'all. Hold on. Damn it, I can't find the emoji that I want. I'm gonna just okay. There we go. That's down. Okay. Said Abby, you looking like a snack. Okay. Butt sex, anal sex, y'all. He's gay all the way. Yes. Yes, Norris. I agree. My opinion, I did say poopa. Okay. I cooked him out, of course, after I was done with the cucumber. Ain't sticking my finger in nobody's shitty ass, but sex just say, okay, wait. But sex just say no. Right. I have to agree with that wax on that one. I'm done my opinion. That's what animals are for. Animals are for. Maroon white, purple black. Hey, babe. Okay. Hey, God's gift. Okay. Don't they have to prep it first, child? My name is Vlad, and then father after. I'm not a freak. Abby, I'm not a freak. Open minded with who I'm with. Yeah, that translates to a freak, babe. Everybody have a little freak in us. That ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, yes, goodbye, bro. I'm just saying that's not my name, so I'm not being silly. No ass. Piper. Okay, next question. Okay, hold on. Wait, no. Let me go to the right one. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay, next question. Okay. No, wait, that's Tasha's. Huh? Where's it at? Okay, there we go. Okay, where was I at? Okay, why is a black man? Okay, so the last thing I read was why is the black man willing to mess with a white woman. Okay. Okay, so you ready, Wax and Abby? Okay, it says, how do you tell a man that he has a smell around his genital area and that the odor is completely screwing up the sexual vibes? Because for whatever reason, men often don't believe they also can have bad smells. Now that end point was a very valid point because some dudes be acting like Boston because sweating and all that. You be like, I mean, they just you be like, nigga, everybody has odor. That's what baths are for. But how do you tell a man that he has a smell around his genital area and that the odor is completely screwing up the sexual vibe? Because for whatever reason, men often don't believe they can also have bad smells. I'll answer this first, and then Wax can go, and then Abby can go. Once I smell you, if like we ain't took no job, we ain't been to the gym, we ain't been working like helping somebody move. I might have to dip. If you somebody I care about, I might be like, what's this smell going on with the smell now? But I'm gonna have to have some. I don't know. It's gonna have to be something. Like I said, like if you just got to playing basketball and then you try to get frisky, I'll just tell you jump your ass in the shower. Or court you in the shower, and then we can do what we're gonna do there. But I'm gonna need to know this odor where it's coming from, and if you have it more than once, why? You know what I mean? So, how do you tell a man that? You just tell him, man, what's going on with the smell? You know, yeah, maybe not say it that mean, but you just be like, offer up things to him. Like you want, let's go take a shower. If he don't get that, you just be like, man, you're a little tart down there, and I ain't about to touch it, and that ain't about to go in me with it smelling like that. And then you may be like, you just got through playing basketball, or washing cars, or moving your auntie house, or you know, um, shingling your auntie roof, whatever the fuck. Your balls is musty, and I don't want to be all up on them. So I need you to hit that shower if you want me to do what you want me to do. I mean, that's how simple I would say it, because if you care for one another, everybody get musty, everybody had their moments, and if somebody love they might just be like, hey, hit that underarm, or something. They let you know. They just don't sit there and be like, she musty, he musty. They let you know, like, hey yo, you're a little tart, and then that person can be like, oh shit, let me fix that. You know what I'm saying? So that's my answer. I'm telling you straight out, like, because if you want some, you're gonna have to fix it. Now, I don't know who I said was next, but next.
You want me to go?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Just
awkward. Okay. For me, it's kind of hard to answer that question because I feel like that has to do with an age thing. Because, like, what do you mean does it smell? Like some guys don't actually know what a woman's kitty is supposed to smell like. So, like, they just think it's supposed to smell like flowers, roses, or whatever they got going on in their head. So when they're actually hit with the reality, it's like they don't realize that the movies where they make it seem like everybody's just running around and everybody smells like roses, and then they get it, they're like, they don't smell like. Actually, that's what it's supposed to smell like. But putting that aside, with guys, I personally like a man's smell. I think certain people's pheromones work with yours and certain people don't. So
Right.
if it's a matter of their pheromones just not clashing, it doesn't matter how much they wash, they're just never gonna smell right to you. If it's just, you know, they were out doing something and they were sweaty, if to me, if it's a man I like sweaty balls. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you've been carting them around all day and just, you know, been like swimming in funk, then depending on our relationship, but I assume if I'm looking at your balls, we've gotten to the point where I can be like, babe, you need to go take a shower. Like, you know, just trying to make it like a joke, or I take you in the shower myself and wash them myself, because some guys don't realize that, you know, being circumcised, uncircumcised, all of that stuff has something to do. I think I saw an article about a guy that hadn't washed his, like, pulled the foreskin back to wash his dick for like 20-something years.
Yes, I read that.
You know? So it's like, you got to like really, there's a lot out there that people think is common sense or common knowledge, and it just isn't. So, like, if I'm with a dude and there's a smell and it's a constant smell, then either there's something medically wrong with you, because it shouldn't be like that. Like, I can tell the difference between playing basketball and your balls are sweaty versus, like, you stink enough that I really don't want you anywhere near my facial area, then we shouldn't be in a relationship. We shouldn't have gotten to that point. So, was it a recent development? You know, what does it smell like? Does it smell like you've been having sex with someone else? Because I've had friends that would smell their men's genitals when they came home to see if it smelled like some other girl. So,
Right.
I don't know, like, what kind of smell is it? Is it you know, he was playing with himself and then sitting in it afterwards? Like, what does she mean a smell? That's the part that's confusing. Is this just a little sweat?
It has a smell.
Yeah, if it's just a little sweat, okay, what's wrong with a little sweat, you know? But if it's like, as soon as you drop your pants, there's a fog that kind of comes up, and I have to literally, like, back up and gag, then I don't think we should be together. Forget a shower. I don't think we should be together, period. And I'm going on about my business. So that was a tough one. So I don't know. I'm going to pass it on to Wax and let him answer it.
Wax? I haven't.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm here. Yo, say the question again, because I didn't hear the whole question.
Okay. It says, how do you tell a man that he has a smell around his genital area and that the odor is completely screwing up the sexual vibes? Because for whatever reason, men often don't believe they can also have bad smells.
Alright, so you already fucking this funky ball too? Like, you playing yourself for one. You already played yourself. Because, once you find out that something was supposed to be funky, you're supposed to bounce. You know, like, you're supposed to be in the front where you notice these big funky, you get a little bit, you don't know how to do something like, the first time you felt it, you're supposed to be out. Like, that's it, you know. This is a stupid question. You don't tell her you bounce. She should know. You know, if you don't know, that's his problem. I became close a couple of hours, but there was discussion. I'm gone. That's it. You know, well, more power to that person. If you dealing with the fuck, your pussy stink to it. You know, something's wrong with your shit too. Because you done been fucking this nigga with the rotten balls this whole time, so I'm sure somehow or another, you know, your shit gotta affect your shit somehow after a while. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, y'all stick together, stick with them. You know what I mean? You made it this far. That's my advice. Work it out, you know.
But would a man be offended if a woman is just like, you smell a tart down there, like hit the shower? Would that offend a man? Did you hear me?
I don't think men get offended the same way we do, because I've heard men talk to each other in ways that, you know, if one female said that to another, it would be a fight.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
you know, men say to each other in passing, like, yo, dude, you stink. What's wrong with you?
Because women use it as they use it as an attack. Like the same way when a woman stop fucking with a man, she'll be like, "That nigga ain't have a dick, no dick anyway. He ain't had no dick play anyway." But it's like,
Yeah,
bitch,
but
you
you
was
was
just
happy with it all the time. So why you complaining there?
right. It's like you was just
You know what I'm saying?
whooping
Like, you
Patrice's
was
ass
riding it like
down
in
the
a
street.
rodeo party just a week ago.
Right. So he had enough for you to go crazy. So I don't like it when women or men be trying to, the first thing they try to be like, man, her pussy sinking. It's like, nigga, you was deep in that just last week. And it
Women,
didn't
like
stink.
the deep blue sea. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, I didn't like it. So we're supposed to believe you're just that altruistic. You just got that good of a heart. And for 2 or 3 years you were with this woman, you just ignored any issue that she had down there. And then the second she break up with you and leave you for Tyrone, now she got the worst coochie on the planet. Like, bruh.
Right.
Nobody's buying it. Stop selling it. Just
Exactly. Claudia, he didn't fall asleep. He watching his daughter. But go ahead, Abby.
No, I'm saying, like, with that question, I think the best thing is to just be straightforward. Well, I would say, for me personally, because I hate the idea of hurting somebody's feelings, because I know how that would feel for me. But my would be like, hey, baby, let's go take a shower together. You know, like, make it like a perfect.
Right. You know.
Now, if it continues after that, because, you know, I literally cannot take you in the shower and washing your dinner like you're my child. That would get very, very old. Very, very quick. What I'm going to be is like,
hey,
you know what, baby? You. Like, I mean, I love being with you, but I don't know, maybe you've been working too hard. Why don't you go take a shower and get all that and clean for me? Like, you can play it off. But I think it's like living in the front constantly.
Right.
Okay.
I agree.
Or anybody else can smell it. So that means you know you stink. Like, every time you go to the bathroom, you know you stink. And then you came to me and thought I was going to do what? Put it in my mouth? No.
You okay? Especially putting the shit in my mouth.
I'm a rule of thumb. I'm the type of person. If you wouldn't want it done to you, don't ask me to do it. So if you would not put that in your mouth, guess what? Not happening. If you don't want nothing in your booty, guess what? Not happening. So we can just keep going along those lines. Anything that you don't want.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of messy boy she's talking about. Like, or he, or I don't know. I'm assuming it's a female, maybe it's a guy. I don't want to be biased, but I would say just be respectful or try to make it funny. But if it's serious, then you have to have a conversation because smells are very, very like they trigger memories. They implant memories in us. Like you can smell something, bring you to a whole different time and place. So our sense of smell is very strong. Let that go too long, you're gonna start associating that bad smell with that person, with your sex, and even if it eventually clears up, it's still gonna be in your head. So you're gonna look at yourself by the So your best bet is before it becomes an issue. So as soon as you ask that question, it's already become an issue. So
right. Okay, let me see something. That's because I feel like women are supposed to be clean and we expect it to smell like flowers. Yeah. Which most women do peep day, you know, or not clean. And men per se don't have a strict aesthetic. What's the topic? Unique, we are answering we're just answering questions that people sent in pertaining to couples. Feel free that if you want to chime in, feel free to write your answer down and I will gladly read it. I understand, but I also understand that a woman's natural scent is actually good. Right. Like, especially like if you eat like fruit, like pineapple and things like that, that so men have told me enhance the taste. So depends on the natural scent. In fact, scientifically, it's healthy for a woman to smell natural and not like flowers and not funky but natural. Yeah, that's true, Tosh. I smell like New car leather and motor oil with a dash of gas. Hell no. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me. Huh? Hold on.
No, I'm trying to wax that.
Wax and Abby, look in our chats because I'm writing something. Okay. My friend used to say if it smells like fish, make it a dish. Make it a dish if it smells like cologne, leave it alone. And he was a champion kitty eater. Oh wow, okay. A champion kitty eater. That's a new term on me. Now he must that you do have some guys that literally will just be like, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to eat the goodie. And you be like, that's a little strange, dude. And a little creepy because it sounds like you say this to multiple women. Back the fuck off of me. I mean, that's just me. Some people be like, oh yeah, you don't want nothing else but that. Okay, but that's just me laying there getting pleasure. But it's like, yo, man, if he said this shit to you, like, you don't think he said it to every woman he come across? Like, no, ma'am. Okay, opinion, and there is truth to it because an OBGYN will tell you soap is bad for your vagina. Yeah, I know. I heard that too, that soap is not the best thing to use for your vagina. But what the fuck that pH balance shit don't be doing the greatest job either. This dude must have funky breath. He was paralyzed from the neck down and he had to use what he could. Hey, stink bait. It's only to be washed with water. No. Water's just not gonna make your coochie smell clean. I don't know who said that, but water is not just gonna keep your coochie smelling free of scariness. Okay. Now there's products out there that you can use that's supposed to be like pH balance and all of that stuff. And I think what people meant was like, don't use scented soaps. You know what I mean? Like Dove and all that stuff is fine. But that scented soap, don't use that shit because that perfume is not good for your vajayjay. Oh, you need to. And I haven't researched this, but just I don't think nicotine is good for the coochie. I can't imagine how it is, you know. I mean, if you put nicotine in your mouth, you get sores, you get cancer from smoking in your lungs. So to put something serious on your clitoris, that's nicotine, and I can see that shit eating right through that. I heard if you use yogurt and water, it's good for your pH balance, and it cuts the smell. Now that's worth trying, but like what type of yogurt? For time, hold. Okay, wait. Time out. Hold up. Sometimes we just like to hear Our Lady moan to Savior and appreciation for the real thing later. Well, I ain't saying no wrong with that. there's no wrong with that. Yeah, I ain't disagree with you on that. My opinion, I'm sorry, but it sounded like he lived a full life. No, I'm not messing up my stuff. Okay, Nigel. Too damn valuable for that. God's gift says nicotine. Hell no. Yeah. Some products be having nicotine in it, and I don't know how they market it for coochie cleaning, but somehow they did. It's good if your man is a chain smoker. I don't mind men that smoke, but as long as he, I mean, smoke don't bother me. I guess smoke don't bother me because dudes I've dated, I always smoked weed. So, it's like, I mean, I don't think I ever dated no dude that I did date one dude, May versus Soul and Peace. That was a cigarette smoker, but he was also a weed smoker. But it never bothered me. It never really bothered me. Um, what happened to the dish? Yeah, everybody should have dishes in their home. Um, nicotine-free dishes. Oh, you would say just plain yogurt like Greek yogurt. So you just like lather it up down there and just um um okay. I think I'm gonna try washing my kitty with crystal meth. But not with crystal meth. I especially hate cigarette smoke. God's gift says she hates cigarette smoke. Men don't need to eat broccoli or spicy stuff all the time. What does broccoli do? My opinion, that is what is up. We lived a good life and say no to crystal meth. You will attack me. Attract meth heads. Your kitty needs a normal vaginal smell. It's not going to smell like cookies and cream, lollipops, cotton candy, etc. Right. And I'm honestly, if it's clean good, it don't have a smell. It's just like a rice cake. You know. It's just Gucci. They said to dish with it. Dish with yogurt? I can kind of see that because yogurt, but that wouldn't give you a yeast infection because yogurt is yeast. So that wouldn't set up a yeast infection, or would it wipe the yeast infection? I'm gonna have to research that because that's got me intrigued. Because on one hand, since yogurt is mostly made of yeast, it can easily set up a yeast infection. You would think, but then on the other hand, since it is not, I mean, it can also pull out any traces of yeast that could have built up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to research this shit. In my opinion, girl, you're gonna be itching. It makes their nutter milk taste horrible and broccoli and smell bad with spicy food. They nut don't taste good anyway. I'm sorry. It shit don't taste good from jump. So you don't need no broccoli or spicy food added in this shit. It shit is salty. It don't taste right. It don't taste right. Okay. let's see. Before I move on, God's gift. So once it is a job, wash it out. It is a job, I wash it out. Play for the play. Okay, once you didn't know that, this bad. Okay, so our next question: I used to bathe in Body Works on my upper body. Yeah, till the mosquitoes got hip to that Bath and Body Works. I said, fuck that, because the mosquitoes got hip to that shit real quick. Like, oh, you got that Bath and Body Works on? Bitch, you my dinner as long as you outside. Shit, I can't do it on. Oh, wait, I might can. After I read the questions, I might can get on there and do it. Okay, that shit done pissed me off. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me find the. Okay, so exactly. Nope, that wasn't the one. Why is man? How you tell if a man has to smell? Okay, next question. We ready? Okay, why would you say that? I would never. I don't even like dudes. No, that wouldn't, couldn't, isn't. Okay, so next question, Abby and Wax in chat is why is it that men can't cheat? Oh, okay. Why is it that men can't cheat as well as women? Abby can take this first, then Wax, then I'll take it.
Are you asking me to go first, guys? No, you gonna go first. As well as I said, were you asking me to go first, or were you gonna go first?
No, I was gonna let you go first, then Wax, then me.
Okay, so why can't men cheat as well as women? I think the short answer to that is, in my opinion, men are opportunity cheaters. They cheat because it's there. So they bang the babysitter, the next door neighbor, the girl's sister, their friend's wife. Like, that's the available ones. And because they're doing it by opportunity, they don't have time to really plan ahead or make up a bunch of stories. So they start trying to cover up after the fact. And anytime you tell a lie, you're gonna have to tell more lies to cover up the first lie, and you just keep going and going and going, and eventually it's gonna collapse on itself. Right. And especially if you're not dating a stupid woman, it's very easy to tell. Especially because they'll do stuff like not have sex with their woman at home because they're so focused on this new exciting thing that's going on. And, they'll come home late, they'll have like this stupid stuff that if they thought about it, they probably could fix, but they don't think about it because they weren't planning to cheat. It just fell in their lap and they couldn't say no. I think women are more of a calculated cheater in the sense that they don't usually go for it just happened. They know, most women know within like 5 minutes of meeting you if they would ever sleep with you or not, or if they're even interested. So everything after that is just like a balancing act. Like, if they're in a relationship, how much is my man going to screw up before he pushes me to the point where this other dude, who I already have locked and loaded and lined up and knew exactly where he lives, where I would meet him, what time, which friend I'm going to get to cover for me, what outfit I would wear, like all that stuff is kind of in the background. And it's just waiting for the man to pull up enough that he hits that number on the meter where they're like, you done screwed up one too many times. Then they call the other dude. But because they had all this set up and laid out already, they're not going to get caught as easily because they've already decided on what they're going to do, how they're going to do it. They already figured out the pattern. So say, for example, she knows she's going to cheat. She's not going to run out. And let me say this disclaimer before we get deep into this. I'm not speaking for myself. I'm just saying an imaginary, female, not anybody I know. Okay? It's all hypothetical at this point. So, like at the time that she decided she's going to cheat, she's not going to run out and sleep with the first dude that crosses her path. She's going to have somebody lined up that she already knows how their minds work, if they're a good person to sleep with. But, you can't sleep with anybody. You do that, and then they go brag to their friends, and now the whole damn neighborhood knows, and it's just a big mess. They've already got that person that they're like, okay, if it wasn't for the fact that I was in a relationship, you would be the person I would be with. So we just sideline that one. Then when dude A messes up enough, you bring dude B in, like the alternate in the game. Coach takes out the star player and brings him back up. So they bring in dude B, but they've already got everything worked out. They've already got that one friend that knows that, if he calls, tell him I'm at your house, or I just ran to the store. And, everything's already set up. So the odds of them getting caught is usually if they want to get caught. If they don't, it's not going to happen. And I'm not saying men are stupid and can't see. It's that they don't expect that from women, because I think they look at us as more emotional creatures. So they expect us more to cry and go sit down and listen to Mary J. Blige songs. If they fuck up, they don't really think that a woman's going to be like, oh, it's like that, and go on. But I've seen enough side dude relationships to know that there are plenty of men that can cheat and not get caught. But they just have to do it with the right woman who's going to have their back. There's the ones that don't have that, set up and just, oh, look. See a penny, pick it up. Oh, look, some free coochie. Let me take that. Boom. As soon as they grab it, somebody standing there is like, to catch a predator. And, women will set their men up. I don't know if you saw it on IG, there was this interview they did, and this woman had paid another woman $50 to hit on her boyfriend so that she could catch him later and be like, oh, I know you slept with her girl. And he's like, no, I didn't. And she's like, well, I know you did because I paid her $50 to hit on you. And she came back and told me all the details. I don't think men's minds work like that. They would never get that devious. They'll never say, oh, you my homeboy. I want you to go hit on my girl and see if she'd give it to you just so I know if she's a cheating type. So I just think that's amazing. Right. In my opinion, the main difference.
Agreed. Wax.
Okay, hold on. Wax.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of go with what Abby's saying. Women are just a lot more. A chick is just not gonna walk down the street and see a guy that looks cute and slide off with him, especially a chick that's in a relationship. With a dude is random to slide off with any chick that's giving him the Google eyes, and not even, and then the next day you see it, she happens to live next door to you. You wouldn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? So as far as with a female, she's more, she's just, especially if she's dealing with somebody, she's going to be more precise in her movements. So that's going to make her more less likely to get caught. Besides the fact that dudes, they're better investigators than dudes. So as far as looking for things and catching you up with things, women are just a little bit more perceptive in with they can tell when you're doing things differently. When you might, you usually come home at 3:30, now you come home at 3:40 or 3:45. Women pay attention to things like that. So that usually, those type of sounds will raise the eyebrow, and guys will get caught up on a humble like that. But as far as a female, if she's gonna deal with a dude, she's gonna make sure that her tracks are covered before she even starts that endeavor. To where a guy is, she'll try to cover up his tracks after the fact that he done already acted before he thought. Opinion, and all you have, besides the types that she can flat out tell them. Guys get caught up a lot of times because half the time the females want to mess your relationship up anyway, so they'll go out their way to leave clues to get you caught. To where guys kind of, the guys kind of want to keep that stuff on the hush, so they'll play the background.
It's messed up honest when they're cheating than women are. Like men go into it thinking, okay, we're messing around, but neither one of us wants to get caught, so let's do everything we can to not get caught. Whereas a woman might go into it going, oh, I'm going to replace your girlfriend. It might not happen now. It might not happen tomorrow, but best believe, you know, see her stop. So they're already like planning, yeah, let me leave that pair of panties here. Let me leave my body here. You know, like a real cheat is not going to do stuff like that on accident. You're way too paranoid to leave stuff behind or call at a weird time or do something. Like you're way too paranoid. Somebody who has something to lose. So if you're doing something like that, then that already lets you know that in the back of their mind, if I just play my cards right, I can replace the person they're with. And that type of cheating is never going to work out well for anybody.
Facts. I agree.
I've definitely had females stuff their panties on my couch and stuff their bras on my couch. Like, bitch, you knew you came with panties on. So when you left my house, you knew you didn't have no fucking panties on. That wasn't no mistake.
Right. That's not a mistake. What they do is women, it's the same handbook for all of them for whole etiquette. They feel like they meet the dude and they be like, oh yeah, you know, I just want some dick. I don't want no strings attached, yada yada. Get his mind off of the believing her slow ass. And then they see, you know, they screwing. And slowly this woman develops infatuations with the main girl. So she then starts to nag him with things that she knew that could never happen. Like, oh, why can't you stay all night? Why can't we be out seen in public? Why can't we do all this dumb shit that you knew, bitch? When we said we was gonna start this, you knew this shit was gonna just be sex. So why are you now hitting me with all of this? So then that's when she gets into her mode with her little petty ass friends and be like, oh, he not gonna tell her. Oh, I'm gonna let her know. So then you could be in Walmart and then you just feel a bitch staring your soul at your body. And you look over and you looking like, what is the deal with her? Are you off somewhere? And you can't figure out why this bitch is mean mugging you. Then your car is scratched up. You getting phone calls and this bitch just hanging up when you pick up, but she somehow could talk when he pick up. Stuff like that. Mainly they just get you caught. So because they want your main female out of the way. But why females can cheat way better than dudes is because, like Wax and Abby both previously said, when a female cheat, it's usually under either she just a hoe, she trying to have a rendezvous, or you didn't piss her the fuck off and she wants you to feel the pain. But see, you ain't gotta know, because just her and that other nigga knowing is enough. Excuse me, it's enough pain. You ain't gotta know. You know what I mean? You just ain't gotta know. It's just enough for her and that other dude to know that the joy is you don't know. Nigga, you don't know you've been cheated on. So I think we are good at it because we strategize with it. We find a nigga that also has something to lose, and it's like, yeah, no, I ain't trying to lose what I got. You ain't trying to lose what you got. So therefore, you know, he gonna stay in line. Unlike these thirst buckets that everybody done had, every homie they done had, and now she want to be Mrs. XYZ, and it's like, bitch, his brother, cousin, friend, and daddy done had you. Like, you know what I mean? So, but I think we're women, not saying we, because like it's we as in like I don't cheat on dudes. I'll leave your ass before, if I feel I'm out before.
This is a hypothetical conversation about an imaginary female. It's not applying to anybody. Or imaginary male. It doesn't apply to anybody in this conversation. We are all angels and saints. Everybody in this chat is a virgin. Nobody can just understand that. Right?
What?
I'm saying we all are angels and
Right.
Okay. We are angels. Okay.
Oh, yeah, before I forget, I did want to add, because I know this, we're talking about, I think, more of a female that cheats, because she's pissed off, because she's upset. But I think there's also a group of females that cheat because it's a practical thing. Like, if you have a man and you have a good man in a lot of respects, he works, he does this, he does that, but he sucks in bed. Or, he's great at a lot of things, but he's just not romantic. I think some women feel like it's better to go find somebody else to fill that lacking 1% or whatever, and keep everything the way it's supposed to be than to start from zero. Because the dude that, like with the friends and stuff that I've heard from, the dude that dicks you down and like completely messes your mind up and, has you completely sprung is not the dude that you want to be with. Because he's not the one that's going to be there 24/7 and come home after work and make sure that, the kids get off to school and cuddle with you in bed while you watch movies when it's that time of the month. That's not that dude. He's the one that's going to come through and 10, break it back out, and then leave. So if you have a good dude, it's like, okay, would it be better for me to have, and I'm just going to say this for, to say imaginary dude Wax come through and take me down and go back home to, whoever, or is it better for me to say, oh, let me see if, me and boy can be in a relationship. And then you find out that you're one of 20 other women. Now you crying because you screwed up your home and you can't have the guy you want, so you're left with nothing. So when you balance it along those scales, I think some women just feel like it's practical to just go out and get that little bit somewhere else. And I think some guys feel that way too. They just don't factor in that they're dealing with the whole person. Like they see a chick and she's physically attractive. And their wife done had a couple of kids. She ain't as tight as she used to be, whatever. So he figures, I'll go sleep with this woman that'll take care of my sexual need, but I love my wife, so I'm going to go home to my wife every night. But what they seem to forget is that person that you're looking at as a physical need has her own feelings, her own emotions, her own desires. So while you're thinking, I'm just getting someone beside and going home to my wife, she's building a whole relationship in there of her being your wife. And then when you finally wake up and go, oh, wait, this is too deep, it's too late. That's when all that fatal attraction stuff starts, and you wind up on the IG channel, or your rabbit gets spoiled, or you wake up in the middle of the night, you're there with a butcher knife looking at you real hard in the eye, like all that stuff. That's when that comes. And guys are always shocked, like, I don't know where it came from. She seemed fine, and then she just spazzed. No, she was building up. Every time, like Ashley said, every time she said, why don't you take me out? Why don't we have dinner together? Why don't you see in public with me? That's one more nail in your coffin. And then you said the wrong thing one too many times, or your wife called and you told her to shut up real quick, and whatever it was, just that was it. And that was the end of it.
Yeah. I think we all made a valid point on that. Let me see, hold on. Let me read these comments. Okay. Okay, let me see.
I know I should plead the fifth on some of these questions. I'm gonna get in trouble tonight.
What?
I said I should have pleaded the fifth on that question. I said I'm gonna get in trouble tonight. I'm gonna be answering a whole questionnaire. But what do you mean when you say women cheat because of this? Is that saying a woman or is that saying you? No, baby, I was just answering a question. You were a little too deeper into that question answer. That feels like some personal experience. So, no, baby, it was just answering hypothetically. Hypothetical, my ass. It'll be a long night for me. Thank you.
I love you, sis. I'll talk to your husband, be like, it was all my fault.
I'm blaming it all on you. No, baby, of course I don't think like that. That was Ashley's fault. Me? No. I don't even see other men. What are you talking about? A man? Shit. You're the only man on the planet. You know that, baby.
Right. Yogurt will cancel the bad yeast. Okay, but I'm gonna research that and try that. Just to see, see what it does. Okay. milkshake going on. My opinion. Wait a minute. Okay, women have caused many wars. That's because men eagles though unique. Do you this because a nigga eagle get in the way, and that's why they be causing wars and shit. Because they be acting like they got to have this one female, and it's like, well, shit, don't she belong to somebody else? And then they be ready to kill a whole nother nigga about they quote unquote female. Yeah, I was making a salad. Sorry, so because I know once I'm done with this live, I ain't gonna want to make that bitch. So I was like, let me go ahead and do that right now, because I know how I can get lazy. Okay. Okay, my opinion. Well, Texas is a little dancing. You will forgive you. Yeah, should ever be tested Monday. Okay. Okay. So the next question is, okay, wait a minute. Oh, you at work still talk about coming soon. I don't know what that means, but okay. Okay, so this one. Okay, Wax, we're gonna let you answer this one first, and then Abby, and then me. Okay, exactly what do the majority of exactly why, excuse me, do the majority of baby mamas and baby daddies think they own one another? And that comes from three different good perspectives.
Why do baby mothers and baby fathers act like they own each other?
Right.
I can't call it. I guess because they think that baby bonds them somehow. You know what I mean? But it depends. Because my baby moms and me, I never felt that baby link us together. That was just my daughter and her daughter. You know what I mean? Or my son and her son. That type of thing. It's like now, a lot of times a female gets pregnant or has a baby by a dude to try to link themselves to that dude. And sometimes vice versa. And when that doesn't work out, that's where the problem begins. But it's only when that's the intention for one or the other. Sometimes, you just might get pregnant on accident or, unprotected and somebody wants to get pregnant, then that's the case. But a lot of times, these things are being done intentionally with it. We're not even thinking things out all the way, just wanting to lock them in with that baby. And then when the baby comes and then they realize, you don't want to be with that person or that person doesn't want to be with you. And now you have the baby and use that baby as a reason to think, I'm still supposed to deal with you. And half the time, or most of the time, that's not the case. And then that's where the child support comes into to play. But you can't link yourself to nobody to a kid. That's not, and that's not going to give you the right to that person because you have a baby by them. Because when they move on and get into a next relationship, the baby's still yours. She's not, and vice versa. And then usually they use the baby as a tool to get at them, hurt them, however, whether it be child support or visitation and stuff like that. That's how it winds up. If you're not my thing is if you're not planning to be with that person, I don't suggest you have a baby with a person, period. I know that now, growing up, you didn't know that, but that's my advice to anybody. If you don't plan to be with that person, don't have a baby with them. I don't care what the relationship is like at the time.
I agree with that. Abs?
Well, other than my imaginary baby daddy, Idris Elba, shout out Claudia, I don't have no kids. So I really cannot honestly speak on that question. I know what I've seen, but Personally, I don't understand that. I don't know it. I haven't wanted to have a baby by anybody, so I mean, yeah, I haven't wanted to have anybody's kids, so I've never felt like. But I've had guys that, even though I did not have them, would still sit there and be like, "Where you going? What you doing?" All this other stuff. So I don't think the kid makes a difference insofar as how a person feels about you. It's just an excuse.
Right. Okay, well, I feel now I can come from two perspectives because I've experienced both those things. But if I'm being honest, I have felt very possessive over my son's father as well. So at one point in time, like I don't feel that way anymore, but at one point in time, I kind of felt like, you know, like certain things you can't do. Um, shit, just certain things you cannot do. Um, and he would definitely repay the favor. Um, but I can honestly say when I got over him, I got over that whole thing of like, you can't do XYZ because we had a child together. It took me a while to get there, but I did used to have some type of warped mind that was just like, nigga, I wish you would, even though we ain't together, I wish you would do XYZ and see how I show my ass. So on that aspect, I can say, and in all honesty, I didn't have a right to do that. But when you are still having a sexual relationship, that blurs lines. Like if you still having a sexual, like when you break up, break up. Don't have a sexual relationship for the sake of just either the D was good, you don't want to put another body on you, or just the D was good. Either way, don't listen to them, one of them, and just try to like distance yourself from it. But on the man aspect, from my opinion and my own personal experience, is because I can take blame on part of I think I allow the person to think that you have a say in, not that you have a say in something, but when that person had a say in something, I did not contest it because I just didn't contest it. And then when it got to the point to where it's like, no, you don't have those abilities to contest whatever the fuck is going on in my life, especially if you got a whole bitch at the crib, but you spoil a person to where they don't see that. If you spoil them, if you spoil your son's father, your baby daddy, or your daughter's father, then it's kind of your fault too, because they then have a vision as to where, well, you did this in the past, so what the fuck we gonna change it for now? And then you have to take the responsibility of like, okay, I give you that. I didn't hold you to a standard now, but now I'm holding you to a standard. Like now you ain't got these options, you ain't got these privileges, you ain't got XYZ, and you need to let this shit go. So I mean, it all depends on the relationship of the baby moms and the baby father. For one, you have got to stop sleeping together. All things get better when you cut that shit off. When you no longer sleep together, that makes it so much easier. Because if you continue to sleep with them, they still be whispering sweet nothings in your ear. They still will convince you of shit that ain't true. But damn it, they say it so well that you somehow wish you convince yourself of something otherwise. So until you strong enough to basically divide the two and let that person know like this ain't it, bro. Like I'm not, don't find yourself don't find yourself sliding to the side chick margin. Um, because what punishment does the man have? So, what exactly was the question again? Exactly what is why do the majority of baby okay. So I feel like from what I could say my personal opinion is because in my own personal opinion, it was because that's the way we moved forward with me and my baby dad. That's the way we moved forward. Like at one point in time, it was more of like a who in the hell is that, and and then on my end, it was just like I'll never respect your hoe because she never respected me. So since she knew about me and she made it her job to say, "Hey, I'm screwing your man," and then couldn't be woman enough to when I asked her face to face, "Are you screwing him?" No, 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 no. You couldn't be woman enough to say that shit. So for so many years, I felt like the fuck am I going to like respect her folks. So if you get one in Texas, can I come through? If I'm not busy or wanted to, this was a long time ago, just to put this in there. But it would be like hell yeah, because my anger and my payback and my pettiness was like, yeah, bitch. Now I have him over here. You couldn't sit there. You could think, oh, where's he at? Oh, this and all that, because you thought that shit was funny when you was doing it to me. So let's see how it repaid. So thankfully, when I grew out of that shit and found my worth was not like giving a man that no longer deserved me because he had me all to himself and he didn't know how to fucking act. So when I realized it was like you don't deserve you don't deserve the privileges that you are getting, um and you damn sure not, sometimes not saying mine did, but some will really try to, mess your whole situation up when you have a new situation just by appearing back into your life, acting as if like, hey, what's going on? Nothing, nigga. Go play. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I think it's just it depends on each relationship with the person. Like, Wax is able to divide the two and be like, as long as you have my child around a responsible ass man, I don't care. I don't like it doesn't bother me as long as you don't have my child around no bullshit. Abby hasn't experienced yet, but we gonna have a little island baby. She think we ain't, but we are. But and with my experiences, I was also just as petty as the man at some point of time as like, my thing was like, I don't care. Like I care not about your female because she didn't exist to me, and my warped mind always told me, okay, if he meets another female that never done anything to me, everything we got going. But as long as it's that bum bitch and I want some D, chalk it up to the game, sis. Cause my mind would tell me you didn't give a fuck about me, So like I said, that was when I was in my 20s. Thank God I have grown out of that. And now we just have a good friend relationship. But
did you just say chalk it up to the game, man? I'm not gonna name no names, but a certain somebody from New York is rubbing off on you.
Huh?
I said a certain somebody from New York is rubbing off on you because he just chalk it up to the game.
Wax? He rubbing off on me.
Huh?
I said, is Wax running off? Well, no, he's from Virginia. Well, no, he's from New York, but he lives in Virginia. Damn it, I be trying to.
I'm just so used to you being the innocent one. I'm like, you said, like, it was so gangster. Like, yeah, I did it. And shot down to the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt like, because at the beginning I would just mess with him just to like, and I would always make sure like let this bitch ask me. Because when I asked her, were they messing around? No, 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 no. I don't know what you're talking about. No, no. But you calling my house and shit. So my thing was like, sure, let this bitch ask me. I'm going to take pride in saying yes. So my thing was always like if you don't want to halfway fuck y'all, I ain't trying to fuck your home up because she ain't going nowhere. She's just that slow of a bum bitch. But I would definitely tell her yeah, just so she can have a couple of nights where she can't sleep. So that show never stopped from getting the messages. Can I come through? So you know what I mean? But like I said, I think that was pettiness upon our part. But now, in an aspect, when you spoil somebody with those privileges, they now then don't know. Like, okay, some of them don't know
I have a question.
how to pause their brakes. Go ahead.
Okay, so now in that situation, for example, because I know you've talked about that before, and like, do you think that, because obviously, if you break up with somebody because they're cheating and they're going to be with the person that they're cheating with, me personally, I would find it kind of insulting if you were trying to, sleep with me on the side, like you said, you had me all to yourself, but you wanted to run over there and take little bites out of her buffet, but now you want to come back and take bites out of my buffet. To me, it's like he's getting to eat his cake or have his cake and eat it too.
Right.
Because it's getting the best of both worlds. And even though, in your mind, you're paying her back and she might not know, he's the one enjoying everything because it's like nothing ever changed for him. So I'm just wondering, like, do you think he couldn't leave you alone because of, like, genuine love and not wanting things to end? Or was it just hey, this is basically my fantasy. I have everything I could possibly want. I got the woman I was with and wanted to be with and have kids with, and then I got whatever I found over there. Now, the order might have switched a little bit, but it's still basically the same thing.
Both. I think it was like, I definitely believed he loved me to where it was like, I'm not ready to leave you alone because, you did put me out. So, but then on my end, I wasn't ready to leave him alone either. So it just I can honestly say in that realm, I listened to family members. When I put him out, I wasn't ready to put him out. So then, therefore, when I put him out, I really wasn't ready to quit messing around with him. I put him out because my fucking family stayed in my ear. Why he's still there? Why he? Why he? So that's when I learned that whole experience. It taught me, bitch, stay out my business, stay out my affairs, stay out my home. I was like in my early 20s. I did not know how to vocalize that to family members that had such strong opinions like I can today. Like, don't ask me nothing about my man. Don't do none of that. I couldn't do that then. So we just wasn't ready to quit messing with each other at that time. We just, we just wasn't ready. But I think we both had a little bit of the obsession thing. Like, who is this female? It would be the same questions like, who is this female, as versus like, who is that? Who is this dude? You know what I mean? Right. So, we went through that for a while, and then it just, to me, it just faded. I faded. I had to get over him, so I cut him off for a while because when it takes a minute for you to get over a person, and then that can fuck the whole thing up because you're not over a person. So I had to make sure I got over him. So the guys that I were dating, you know, he say one little thing and then I'd be like, okay, y'all out the door. Like, you know, fucking my own situation up. Cause you know what I mean? Cause it was just stupid. And I wasn't seeing it like that. Until I saw it like that is when it made sense. Like, bitch, you was not about to mess up a future man that you can have that really even though he was a very good provider, I can never take that away from him. He made sure these bills was always paid. He made sure I didn't want for nothing. It was just he know how to keep that dick between he and I. He didn't know how to do that at all. That was the biggest fail of everything. And that was just it just happened enough to where it was like again, you know, but you know, like I said, that's everybody had their own learning curve, you know,
Sure.
and that was mine.
I always wondered about that, like how much of family opinion or friends' opinion really shape a person's relationship. Like, because I've had friends or even myself been in a position where you know you don't want to be with somebody or they're not good for you, but you don't want to hear your friends say, I told you so, or you don't want to explain to your family because your mama likes them and your daddy likes them, but you just bored as hell, so you stay in a relationship you really shouldn't be in, or you get out of a relationship. Like you said, everybody's like, "Oh, I would leave him. Oh, I wouldn't put up with that." And then you leave when your heart isn't in it, and then now you kind of because all those people that had opinions for you, they're not the ones that have to live in your skin, and they're not the ones that have to deal with laying alone in bed when you're used to having somebody next to you, or you know, having to reshape your life. Because, like you said, if somebody's taking care of you and making sure the bills get paid, even though they're the ones that screw up, and you do the right thing by putting them out, your life changes too.
Right.
You got to start taking care of yourself. You got to start restructuring your bills. You got to start figuring all this stuff out. And, you know, it's all well and good to stand on principle and say, you know, I did the right thing, but the right thing don't keep you warm at night. You know, the right thing don't pay your bills.
And when you're not ready, when you're not ready, don't ever do anything before you are ready because you just gonna become a side chick. You just gonna leave her being a main chick to becoming a side chick because now he dealing with the scallywag, and now but he also still dealing with you. So now you have officially become the side chick, which at that time you'd be like, oh, I don't care because bitch, I want you to have those feelings of like, but where's he at? Where's he at? Why isn't he home? What is this? What is that? Oh, I bet you he's with that bitch. I wanted her to have them same experiences. Like, oh, bitch, I'm about to put you through it, ho. So, so you know.
And then it's just sad. It's just sad to sit there and be like, damn, like, you messed everything up because you couldn't keep your dick in your pants.
Right.
Like, you could have had a good life, and because you just had to have that one piece of ass and just had to get caught, now I got to change everything in my damn life.
Right.
I think that's like one of the worst things about cheating is like, I've seen a lot of women that, do that head in the sand thing. Like everybody in the neighborhood know her man cheating, she know her man cheating, but nobody talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
And, people think that is a weakness, but you got to understand that once you acknowledge it, or once you accept it, then you have to do something. Because if you don't, then people are going to have a whole lot to say about you. So if you worry about people's opinions before, you're going to really be worried then. But if nobody talks about it, even though it's obvious, even though, there's 3 girls in the neighborhood that got kids that look exactly like yours, and all that stuff, everybody just keeps on acting like, oh, yeah, no, it's not happening. And they'll carry on like that for 20, 30 years. Mm-hmm. But the second, you get sloppy or lazy or open your mouth and say, okay, you know what, I am messing with Sandra or whoever, that's when the problem is. Because now, if she doesn't kick you out or make a stand, then she looks weak. And then now your whole life changes, her whole life changes, your kid's whole life changes, all because of, 5 minutes of pleasure? Is it really worth it?
Girl, thank you. I don't see it like that, though. Especially when they mess with a bitch that can't get your dreams off the ground. Like the way that I'm built is if I'm messing with a man and this man has dreams, like just because I'm good at what I do and because like nigga, I'm gonna need you to have the same hustle as me. Like I'm gonna make sure you Unless, yeah, I know, because I ain't with you if you're lazy. So I'm gonna make sure whatever it is your dreams are, we gonna get that shit down on paper and some type of business. You know what I mean? So if this bitch is, I'm not trying to put the name business out, but if this bitch is one of them bum bitches that, just don't contribute to nothing, ain't none of your dreams happen.
Right.
Like, it's just like the fuck. Like, I mean, if you want to be with her, that's your business. But
You got to be amazing in that, basically.
child,
You got to be. Because, I mean, that's like,
well, she done been with a lot of niggas, so probably so. She done had a lot of practice, so she
I mean,
should
no,
be.
I mean, I'm not laughing because it's funny, but I'm just thinking to myself, like, if you cheat on a good man or a good woman, like, if you really know that person loves you and they got a good heart, you know that if you really put the effort in, you can get back in their good graces. You can get back with them. You know, they might stand strong for a while, but if you show them, look, it was a mistake, it was a one-time thing, or I screwed up, and I'm really committed, a lot of the time they will let you back, they will forgive you. So I'm like, for you to just be like, oh, for real? You this, and then go be with the new person? I don't get that. Like, what do you think that person is gonna give that person you were with wasn't giving you more of? Because apparently there's a reason you met them, started living with them, married them, whatever it is you wound up doing with them, there's a reason for that. And this new person is all brand new and shiny, but you don't know them. It's like that, when I get married, that 80-20 rule, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got 80% at home, you got 20% outside, so you trade your 80% for 20% because
Right.
20% is shinier. Or, I've never, like, the logistics of cheating, I don't get. It isn't even about the emotion. It isn't about, oh, I love you forever. Your eyes are like oceans and all that stuff, which it can be. But personally speaking, like logistically, what is it out there that is so damn attractive that you're going to blow up your whole life that you spent all this time building just to go have a taste of something else, which might not even be that good? Because that person that's shiny and all that, they're just like everybody else. They snore when they sleep or go to the bathroom the same or put their pants on one leg the same. Like, what's so exciting? And once you get them and you get comfortable, then all that stuff that excited you is going to turn into the same stuff you were running away from at home. Like, oh, I bagged her because my wife always wears a scarf and sweatpants, because she's taking care of the kids. She don't dress up no more. So you go bang her IG thought because she dresses up. What do you think is going to happen when you make her your girl? She gonna keep that up?
Exactly.
No, sweetie.
Exactly.
Keep coming home to the same sweatpants and scarf as everybody else. And then what are you going to do? Keep trading in girls every time they start getting comfortable with you? That is not a life.
And men have to realize they gotta make you want to, like, you gotta make me want to keep, this sexy and snap. Like, they can make me want to greet you at the door with a drink and negligee. Because if you don't, why would I want to do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
well, I know. Where's Rex at? Yeah, like you don't have nothing to do with this conversation.
What?
No, I'm just listening.
What about you? Because we pretty much agree, Ash and I,
right.
on the girls' part. Like, if a female cheated on you, would you take her back?
Nah.
Damn, didn't even stop for a second.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
What if it was something you did wrong? Like, if you...
Nah, if you lay down with somebody else, it's over.
Okay.
But if you cheated on a woman and you love that woman and she found out about it, you would want her to keep you, right?
Nah, that would be on her. So people are different. Some people accept things that other people don't. If she's willing to accept that, then that's on her. But I'm not willing to. And that, and I could pretend that I am. But at the same time, I'd be lying if I said I was willing to keep on dealing with that person. No, I would.
I mean, appreciate the honesty, but what about emotional cheating? Like, what if she never slept with another dude, but she, like, talks to him on the phone and they, became...
emotionally involved.
Emotional lovers.
Like, basically, she told them all y'all business and all that, but they was never sexually active. But she told them all the shit you do wrong.
Like, she calls them and giggles on the phone with them, and they have their own inside jokes, and they say, I love you, or maybe not I love you, but, they're like starting out in a relationship. she's never had sex, but she was around this dude physically. So you could accept that or no? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Say it again.
I'm saying, like you said, if your woman laid down with another dude, you can't accept her back like you done. What I'm saying is, if she never, like, it's the physical aspect that's the problem. Because I heard a lot of times say, but is it the physical aspect that y'all have a problem with, or is it just if my woman cheats on me anyway, I'm done? Or is it only if she lets another man inside her, or what you consider your problem?
Yeah, the physical parts.
Wow. I mean, personally, I'd rather have my man go out and get. I mean, I wouldn't want it, but I can forgive a physical sex act before I can forgive being on the phone with another chick and be like telling her your secrets, pet names and all that stuff. Like, I can forgive that better than.
Me too. I can too, because men view sex differently. So I can honestly say sometimes, even though it sounds cliche, when a man like just see a girl, like a dude, some dudes will just fucking and not even know the girl name. Like, you know, can like I don't like I was dealing with a guy one time that the girl, he found out the girl had recorded it, and like she had recorded giving him a blowjob pretty much, and so he didn't know why she recorded it, but she had sent the video to him. So he decides to tell me, because he can only assume, like, why would you record this shit? Then send it to me, ask me, do my girl though? Only, well, you must gonna show my girl. So, he told me. But I can honestly say the dude, he didn't, even though it sounds weird, like he didn't even know her name. He knew her name, which I ain't gonna say her name, but he knew her name. But like he knew nothing else. Like he couldn't give no other details. Now this was enough to piss me off, because we had just had this, the talk that we was gonna be monogamous and all this shit. So it's like, dude, you didn't even last 2 or 3 months. I gotta bounce. But I still believe the fact that he was, when he said it was he got drunk and she offered him a blowjob and he was like, why the fuck not? I still believe that was why he did it. But it was too much for me, because it was like, if you doing this shit this early, so I still had to bounce on that. But I did believe him, though. I did believe what he was saying, but it was still just too much for me. And it was like, yeah, I don't care. Shouldn't have done it.
I don't know. Maybe it's the culture I grew up in, but when you grow up with people sharing, like a lot of people in my family, people I know have multiple wives, so it's almost kind of like you're raised to believe men are going to. That's just part, and it's not even so much men are kind of given the divine right because they have a penis. They can have more than one woman, whereas a woman has to keep herself pure and chaste for a man. So when that is like what you're surrounded by, you hear a lot, it almost makes you, even when you don't want to, be more understanding and forgiving of a man being unfaithful than a woman. Because I found myself even unconscious, like if I watch a movie and the guy cheats on the girl, I'm just like, oh well, that was bad, whatever. You see a woman cheating on a good man, I would actually get angry. Like, you were trifling. Oh, you have his wife cook, clean, take care of the kids, still make herself look good, and you don't have to with look up a strip club or some chick you met at the bar. And you just kind of go, you sleep with stuff. I'm sure he wouldn't, he didn't do it to be malicious or whatever. So when she's crying, oh my God, our life is ruined. You talk about, yeah, but not really. But then when you see, especially with Tyler Perry, where, you have the good man and then this trifling woman goes out and sleeps with somebody else, you really look at her like she even though technically speaking, very similar circumstances. I don't know if that's something women like girls are kind of maybe taught, or is it something more along the lines of my culture? But I definitely knew I grew up really having that message in my head that, you know, if you're a man, which is another woman, it's not a big deal. Like, it's not enough to carry your home up over. It's not enough to, you know, throw a tantrum and throw the shit out and all that. It's not enough for that. Even if, say, for example, he gets another woman pregnant, that's a blessing. That's an extra child, and, you know, especially if it's a little child. You know, when you hear all these things, it goes like, are you crazy? Hell no, my man is having another child. Like, what? Really? So you just gotta have to battle, I don't know, nature versus nurture, or your own personality versus nurture. Because I still have people like these days. I still have family members. They find out I got another one pregnant. Because if they don't act happy, something should happen to that child, even if it was like unforeseen. They'll blame her. They'll say she's a witch. They'll say that she killed this baby or did something to this baby or whatever. So even though as a human being she's hurt and upset, she has to put on a smile and have a whole party and welcome and I'm so happy that the blessing has been brought into my life. And so I know y'all proud on the inside. And this morning you didn't know about this so-called blessing. You didn't know your husband was out there doing it. And now because what they do is, if a man gets caught or he gets another woman pregnant, he doesn't go home and tell his wife. He goes to tell his parents or whoever's in the family. And what they will do is they'll bring a group of people. So, you know, as a woman, you're sitting home kind of chilling. And next thing you know, there's a knock on the door, and there's your husband, his mom, his brother, his dad, a couple of cousins. So, you know, they come in and they never get straight to the point. It's always this, you know, we just want to say I had a wonderful addition. You've been to the family. Everybody loves you. You've been great. I'm so happy to have you. But we have some great news for you. Okay? What's the news? Now, before we get to the news, though, I just want to understand what an amazing wife you've been. Like, you have been perfect. I mean, we couldn't ask for a better wife. And that's what that you're going to be happy about this. Okay, what's the news? No, we really want you to get, like, at this point, you know, I have to look like, wow. So then eventually you can say, okay, well, the good news is your husband went out and in an effort to make your family better and, you know, bring you joy, he has gone out and created a blessing. And now we brought this blessing home to you because we know that you will appreciate it and you will love it because, of course, it's a blessing. And that's how you find out that your husband cheated and you got some other chick later. So, yeah, that's what we said.
Right. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready for the next question.
That's what I tell you. I should be tripping out about the blessing part, like, oh, we know you're a good woman, so you'll be happy about this. Okay. Because you're not allowed to have a gut reaction. Like, you can't, you know, okay, how did you do? Tell me or whatever. You have to just keep it on inside, shove it down into a box somewhere, and smile and say, oh, that's wonderful. And I think that's really sad.
Right.
So, just so you know, if you decide to ever get married to an African woman, if you ever bring home a baby, it's always a good thing. For any of the dudes and any of the guys in the chat, marry her.
Which would be unique and Taj. I don't know about unique, but
I'm telling you, Taj, you're not included in that.
Huh?
I was just telling Taj that message wasn't including him. He's not including that message. I know you need views, the guy, but yeah.
Another nurse tracks word. Okay, so Uh-huh.
I was saying to Claudia, I said, Claudia, we got our little sister-wise thing going, so.
Right.
Okay, back to the questions. I think we got off track.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. If you sleep with, okay, how old? Okay. Exactly. Okay. How old should your child be before you introduce them to your boyfriend or girlfriend? Oh, I'll answer that first, I guess, and then we can go to abs and wax. How old should your child be before you introduce them to your boyfriend or girlfriend? Your child should be talking and could be able to say to you, "Mama, so and so did this to me. Daddy, so and so did this to me." So until they can talk and verbalize, um, you know, you make sure they know, like, you know, it all depends how young the child is, but um, if they well off to where they know they real daddy or mama, this ain't your real mama and daddy, and it works different. So tell me if they ever do any, do anything or say anything that got you feeling weird. But I would just say not until um, your child can somehow communicate to you that some shit ain't right going on. That's how I feel. So that's my answer. Abby.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. The thing, anybody say so to that kids is going to be around them, so there really wasn't any need to worry about that. But just from an outside point of view, I would say, yeah. When your kid is able to really tell you if this person does something, that would be a good thing to introduce them. Y'all went on 2 dates, and now this mama's new boyfriend, you don't even know that person, so yeah, you're on the same page as that.
Okay. Wax. Okay, Tasha. Wax. Okay, your turn. The question is, how old should your child be before introducing them to your boyfriend or girlfriend? How old should your child be before introducing them to your girlfriend or boyfriend?
I say about 16.
He said 16.
16, 17, maybe.
You said 16, 17?
Yes, that's what he said. Please elaborate.
So what if, like when you say you were with your baby mama since the child was born, and then you meet somebody else, you would wait until your daughter was 16, 17 before you have to be with somebody that long?
I gotta go plug my phone, my battery, my computer up here.
See, I'm not sure to understand the question.
So, like, say, for example, you meet somebody, you have a child, right? Now it's worked out with you. You have a baby and the child out together. Then you get a girlfriend. Like, how long would you wait? Like, would you introduce your child to your girlfriend once you feel like y'all have a good relationship? Or would you wait until, like me and Ash said, until your child is able to talk in case your girlfriend does something to her or him or her behind your back, so you would know that your child would be like, Daddy, he, call me a butthead. whatever.
Right.
Or are you saying that you was raised with somebody 16, 17 years, and your daughter has seen that person around you every time she comes around, and they go, oh, by the way, this is my girlfriend.
It ain't no specific areas, you know. According to how the situation plays itself out. You know, you can't say it could be a month, it could be a year, it depends. You know, I mean, it depends on the person. And the Bible gets you killing them before you bring them around your kids. There ain't no specific time, it's just how the situation plays itself out.
Well, I see a lot of like crime shows, and people will be like, they've been with somebody 20 years, and then they just find out that person was messing with their shit behind their back. I don't think you ever really know a person like that. Like that, no matter how, like, how do you even see something like that? I don't.
It's not, because predators go far and beyond to make you trust their asses the whole time they violating your child.
I mean, why would you, like, it's sad that you even have to think about something like that, but as an adult having a relationship with another adult, when would their sexual attraction to children ever come up and, like, would you ask somebody that, like, hey, by the way, do you like kids in that way? Or, like, that just seems so deviant. And I always think that the kind of people who do stuff like that are very, like, small population of, like, really sick people.